The Honorable the President-elect.
Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, the Chief Justice of our country, as well as the Deputy Chief Justice, Isithwalandwe Ubaba u-Andrew Mlangeni, who is here with us, Members of Parliament, the leaders of faith-based formations who are here with us, distinguished guests, and fellow South Africans. I'd like to start off on a wonderful light note. Today is somebody's birthday. And she requested that, President, once you are confirmed, could you, as your very first presidential act, sing for me a happy birthday song? And that is Ayanda Dlodlo, who is celebrating her birthday today. Now, I said to her, I would only sing for her. I've perfected my singing, Honorable Malema, particularly in private. I said I would sing for her if she disclosed her age to me. She did not want to disclose her age, so I'm not going to sing. Honorable members and fellow South Africans, I am truly honored and humbled to have been elected to serve the people of our country, and indeed our country, as President of the Republic of South Africa. This is a deep honor for me, and I am humbled by this. It is a responsibility that I intend to discharge with the greatest of care, but also to the best of my ability. It is a responsibility that I undertake mindful of the needs, the aspirations, the hopes, and the expectations of the people of South Africa. In this regard, I will seek to act and be the president of all South Africans, and not just the president of those who voted for the party that I lead, and also those who voted for parties that are here. So I will be a president for all South Africans, and not just a president for the African National Congress and those who voted. It has been 2 weeks since the people of our country went to the polls to elect the honorable members who are now gathered in this house. The people of our country went to the polls in peace and with a great deal of pride and dignity. And I stand here to applaud the masses of our people who braved terrible weather conditions, who braved all manner of challenges and difficulties to go out and vote and participate in the elections that have brought us all here today. And let us applaud them and thank them.
Hello everyone, I'm sorry for interrupting the speech in the middle, but if you like this shortened speech, just speech alone without the rest of the whole parliament sitting, I have the one from the DA, from the EFF, the first speech of the president after the election. All of them you'll be finding in the description of this video. You can just click them and watch the rest of them. And if you like what I'm doing here and like my kind of content, please consider liking and commenting this was helpful, or if not, this was not helpful. I'm sorry again for interrupting the speech. Enjoy the rest of the speech. Thank you.
We all know that we had a hotly contested and often discordant election campaign. All political parties present here and those that could not win a seat did their utmost to undo each other, but the people of South Africa have had their say. In some cases, some of the parties did undo the others, but we are all here united as members of Parliament to do what our people would like to see done. Our people have spoken, and they have spoken very clearly, and they have also spoken quite emphatically. In its composition, this House is a reflection of the will of the people. Together, we are their representatives, but I think we should also regard ourselves as their champions. Together, despite our different party affiliations, we carry a common mandate to build the nation our people yearn for, where all will be free from poverty, free from hunger, and also free from unemployment. But where they will also feel that they are secure and equal, and they are able to lead a livelihood that will be able to support their households and their families. Collectively, all of us who are here, we have a mandate to build a nation founded on the principles of social justice, solidarity, and equality. But also, we have a mandate to build a nation that is at peace with itself and the world. We've been given this responsibility on an overriding basis to revive our economy, to create jobs, to not only bring hope to the masses of our people, to actualize that hope and make sure that indeed their aspirations are met. But we've also been given the responsibility to revive and rekindle the institutions that we have in our country, institutions that not only support democracy, but institutions that advance the lives of our people. The people of this country expect us to work together. They expect us to collaborate. They also expect us to build consensus and to effect change. They expect us to find solutions where people might believe that the difficulties are intractable, but they expect us to tackle those difficult issues and find solutions for them. Certainly, they expect a robust exchange of views in this House. They understand that we may not often agree. They also know that we will differ quite a lot on a number of issues, but they also would like to see us dealing with each other with honor, with dignity, and respect. That is what our people expect. They also would like us to respect their wishes. The majority of people in our country want us to respect them. As we debate here, they don't want to see a house that, as you said, Honorable Malema, could degenerate into chaos and disorder. They want to see a house, this house, their house, being a house of debate, robust discussions, but not a house of chaos, of disorder, and a house that is underpinned by disrespect for one another. As we enter the 6th democratic administration, please be assured of my personal commitment and the commitment of the incoming executive to fulfill these obligations of seeking consensus, of collaborating, of working together to find solutions to all the challenges that our country faces. Please be assured of our commitment to work with Parliament, with the National Assembly, and yes, indeed, with the National Council of Provinces, where we will work together with all parties represented here to create conditions for meaningful social and economic transformation. I wish to express my gratitude to the Chief Justice for presiding over the establishment of this new Parliament. But I also want to thank you, Chief Justice, for doing an unprecedented act of going on your knees and praying, not only for this Parliament, but praying for our nation. Honorable Groenewald could not hear your prayer, but Honorable Groenewald, I heard the Chief Justice's prayer. Like you, I wish it was broadcast so that everyone in the land could hear what prayer the Chief Justice was offering. And it is wonderful to have a Chief Justice who is not only a person deeply steeped in jurisprudence, but also a person deeply steeped in matters of the faith. Thank you very much, Chief Justice. Honorable Maimane, thank you for your kind words. Your words about collaboration is what is going to underpin my work as president. My mandate is to build a social compact amongst all South Africans. I will be proceeding to do precisely that and also extend and deepen the consultation, the working together with you and various other leaders of other parties who are represented here. We will be doing so to ensure that we improve the lives of all South Africans. So collaboration, Mr. Maimane or Honorable Maimane, is my second name. I will be collaborating with you quite extensively. So join me as I extend my hand of collaboration. Honorable Malema, thank you for your kind words of congratulations. I want to assure you that my interest in serving our people will not be derived for serving special interest groups and whoever they may be. You've named them, but whoever they may be, my mandate is derived from the masses of our people. Like you, I have to speak to all South Africans and to advance the interests of our people. I will be able to work, yes, with whoever, be they in business, be they in community-based organizations. I will, like Madiba did, I will be able to walk with kings, to work with them, and queens, and captains of industry, and all and sundry, without losing the common touch of the masses of our people. That I will not do. So my focus, Honorable Malema, is going to be on advancing the interests of our people. When I was a trade unionist, I was able, yes, to talk to the bosses, to talk to managers of various companies. And as I did that, my sole interest was to advance the interests of mine workers. And in this case, it will be to advance the interests of the masses of our people who still suffer under the burden of unemployment, the burden of inequality, and the burden of poverty. That is going to be the driving lodestar that will lead me to do all those things in the interests of our people. I can assure you on that. No special interest, only the interests of our people as a whole. Be assured. A number of leaders have spoken and congratulated me, and I thank you for all that. Honorable Groenewald, yes, our people want hope, but they also want much more than hope. We need to get down to work to ensure that our people indeed can see that we are addressing their needs, their aspirations. They can see that indeed this is a government that is going to work for them. And I want to say I'm prepared to work with the Freedom Front Plus in making sure that we build South Africa. And thank you for articulating your wish to work with us to build this South Africa, that we can make the South Africa of our dreams. We want to live into the future, but we must also remember that the past should not define what should happen in the future. We must address that past in order for us to plot a way to the future. So that is what we're going to do. Reverend Mishwe, yes, you want tough leadership. Yes, there will be toughness because the problems that we confront are huge. They are immense. We are, yes, going to have to be tough and to make tough choices as well. We are going to have to ensure that as we address the needs of our people, we take difficult decisions. And some of those difficult decisions may be tough decisions against certain people, certain interest groups. Honorable Mishwe, Reverend Mishwe, I am a fisherman. Yes, I know you talk about fish, a living fish that can turn upstream. As I go out to catch fish, that's precisely what I always observe. We will be able to be good fishermen so that we can fully address the interests of our people, yes, also by turning upstream. General Holomisa, you say that Madiba will be smiling wherever he is. But I see Madiba smiling for all of us. He's not singling out a single individual. He's smiling for all of us as he sees this parliament that he worked so hard to help put together, is now a parliament, the sixth one, that will please him immensely. So Madiba, wherever you are, I know that your smile is for all of us. O.R. Tambo, wherever you are, I know that as you look at us, you are smiling with deep pleasure. And Walter Sisulu, Mamo Albertina, Winnie Madikizela Mandela, all of them looked at us and say, we are on the right path. And all I think they would all say is, keep on the right path. Continue to do the right things and work in a way that does not defile the image of this South Africa that they worked so hard to build. Honorable Hendricks, thank you very much for your congratulatory message. Yes, it is our intention that we should all work together to achieve the great ideals that our people have. My dearest sister, Patricia de Lille, Honorable de Lille, I'm glad to hear that good will not only support, but it will also offer love. I'm so much in need of love. Thank you very much. And yes, we will make sure that indeed government does become accountable. We will work hard. You have been a great advocate for accountability, and we will make sure that indeed we do have a government that is accountable to the people of our country, but also accountable for what it does. That we will ensure. Honorable Sibisi, speaking on behalf of Umamo Makwaza Msibi, leader of the NFP, yes, you want to see change. Change is what you are going to see. This sixth administration is going to be about change. Our people yearn for change, and change is what we are going to offer them. And thank you very much for your kind message. The Party of Land and Revolution, the Pan-Africanist Congress, thank you very much for your very kind message of congratulations. The land question is what is on the table in this parliament. It did not die with the fifth parliament. It is now here on this table, and we are going to solve the land question. Honorable Zungu, you say, and correctly so, that our people want more than hope. And I am able to join you in saying we need to go beyond hope. We must build hope, because hope should spring eternal in the hearts of our people. But our people cannot eat hope. Our people want more than hope, and we are going to work extremely hard to give them just more than hope. Dadele Kota ke a leboga. You say that the fate of our people is in my hands. I look at it differently. The fate of our people is in our collective hands here in this parliament. All of us must see ourselves as holding the hopes, the aspirations of our people, yes, and the fate of our people in our hands. What we do here is what should improve the lives of our people. You say you've never been president before. My recollection is that you are president of COPE. So president, oarata kapa orati, o president. So ke kopa he monghadi wa ka, tseo ntse o di bona o le president wa COPE, haeba dintle o di fitise o di tlise mona ho nna, hore le nna ke kgone ho ithuta tseo tseo di etsang hantle mane ho COPE. So you and I are presidents. I'm president of the African National Congress. You are president of COPE. Maybe where we differ is that you have never been president of a country. I am. Ke mo re fapanang teng. Ke tla o ruta tse ding, le wena o tla nthuta tse ding he. Ke a leboha Ntate Lekota. Babu Galo, Honorable Galo, thank you very much for your very kind message as well. We will continue to fight for the interests and the rights of our people. You say that the fighting spirits should be positive, and I join you in that. We want positive spirits, and I just wish that those positive spirits should continue to prevail here. So I thank all of the leaders, political parties, for the manner in which you have expressed your congratulatory messages. Now we're going to Honorable Mantashe, thank you very much for your congratulatory message. For a minute, you came to me and said, what should you say? But you found your words, and thank you very much for those wonderful words. Now, lastly, allow me to thank you for all those wonderful messages of support and congratulations. In the oh, ngakhohlwa kanjani? Baba Buthelezi, Honorable Buthelezi. Oh, you are Sheng, you are the sage of this parliament. There is no one else who competes with you when it comes to age. There's no one in this parliament who competes with you in as far as experience as well as wisdom. You are a reservoir of wisdom. Honorable Buthelezi gave me his written message, and it was for that reason that I just skipped for a moment. It's a beautifully written message that I will cherish. I will cherish because this is a message that is meant from the heart. And I thank you for the wisdom that is embedded in this message. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, Shenge, with all these wonderful words that you have expressed. I just wish that your wisdom can continue to be spread amongst all of us who are here. And as the House in the 5th Parliament got into disorder, you were the one sane and most experienced voice that sought to keep us together. I just wish that that continues even in this 6th Parliament. Thank you very much for your very kind words. Lastly, allow me then to thank all of you as members of Parliament in advance for all the work that we are all going to do. And it is a word of congratulations to all of us, because by being here, we've been singled out by the masses of our people to come and work for them. So it's a word of congratulations, but at the same time, it's a call to arms, it's a call to hard work. What lies ahead for all of us as we will get engaged and involved in the robust debates and the work that we're going to do, let us for all time remember that our people have stored a great deal of confidence and their hope in us. Lastly, allow me to congratulate the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker on their election. Today we sit here in a house that has been made by our people because our people have spoken. They have given us their clear mandate. It is now time for us to go to work, to go and work for our people. As for me, I commit myself to work day and night, very hard at the same time to work for the interests of our people. I am therefore humbled for this honor that has been bestowed on me to be President of the people of South Africa, as President of the Republic of South Africa. I thank you.